Oh my goodness. Load. Alright, level 60. Ooh, wow. What? Whoa. Oh, that's just the whirlwind. For a second there, I thought that was like a suicide truck or something. But no. Tis just the whirlwind. Whirlwind. Which I imagine is a doozy of a defense unit. Well, that's a lot of walls. There's basically no way I'm cracking this. Can't even dream. Got the BMP. Lots o' stuff. Alright. Not even trying the level 65. It's going to make me back out every single time. Go ahead and collect. Oh, 4 people already. How's it going, Curtis? Okay, this seems a little bit more reasonable. Machine gunners. What level of turret is that? 5? I've never even seen that before. I've never seen anybody that had level 5 salvos. Lots of level 5 salvos. All low-level defense platforms, but extremely high-level defenses. I would still get shredded before I could even touch them. And hey, look, a BMP. Alright. What on earth? Wait. So I'm pretty sure that's the BMP. Isn't it? So what's that? Whatever. Not attacking that base. At least not right away. Let's check out the rewards. Haven't even looked at the rewards yet. Yep, so there's the AGS, BMP, and S1 Panzer. Good day, fleshy mammal. Nope, didn't mean to click on that. Okay, so there's the Striker IFV, which is the other blueprint. Probably the only blueprint I'm going to be getting, because I already have the Humvee IFV, which is super cheap. Wow, this is extremely underwhelming. And then a bunch of strikes. Well, I've only looked at the 65 and 55. 55 seemed doable. I'll probably attack it later on. But it's going to be a little bit of a pain. So I'm thinking if 55 looks doable, 45 is going to be the decent one. But man, there's crap for rewards. Like if you're not above level 50 and grinding constantly to get a high level unit, there's really nothing in this event. Alright, let's go ahead and scout 45. Lots of walls. And the walls are extremely strong now. Merkava. So I would have to deploy. They give me a couple options for deploying. Pretty much have to deploy down here to draw all the defending units out, and then spawn up here and rush. And then probably the same up here. Strikers. Yeah, I thought they said like 3 events ago that they were starting a new season, but it seems like now they're actually starting with new stuff. Though most of the stuff they don't have anymore, which I guess they're not going to let you get snipers or the crappy stuff like the M1 Breacher. Which is okay, the M1 Breacher is totally useless now. Let's warm up with the level 35. I'm not going to attack that one just yet. Alright, level 35. Kind of sucks for completionists, though, because I would have liked to have some of those units just in my inventory, so not being able to get the, what was it, Mark Shredder? That's a little bit disappointing. I'll never have that unit. But they also outdated, or, what do you call it? Outdated some of their units themselves within their first year, like the Zeus is now basically useless. Is the Striker IFV really on sale for $99? I didn't even pay attention. Yeah, the Humvee IFVs are great units all the way up to a decently high level. I still use, I mean, look, here you go. Boop. 2 Merkavas, 2 Abrams, which soon will be Merkavas as well, I hope, and 10 level 10 Humvee IFVs. That's like a shout out. Do y'all remember the first event? It was last March. They had, it was when the Sniper was released. You either had like a fraction of a % chance of getting it from defeating the Rise of La Muerte base, or you could buy it for the low price of $100. Like, that was a legit thing. They made it basically impossible to defeat the base and charged you $100 just to buy the Sniper unit. Okay, so I'm going to attack this. I just got to figure out where. So I can either go at the top and rush in. Either way, I'm going to take a little damage at the beginning. I feel like I would take less damage attacking from the top first and working my way down. Staying out of range of that machine gun turret. I'm just going to take a lot of damage down here. That's just going to be the way it is. Let's just go for it, see what happens. The rewards are really crappy. 2,200 metal. And only a little bit of... Alright, focus. Oh, hold on. Alright, let's destroy that really quickly so I can have freedom to move around, and then I'll retreat. Okay, Humvees, if you could destroy that helicopter, that'd be sweet. Now destroy the other Humvee. Move forward a little. Okay, my Humvees are not obeying me. Now, Humvees, if you would please, go to the corner. Alright. That was a lot of unnecessary damage. I love the turn speed of the Merkavas. Just awesome. Totally awesome. Uh-oh. I wandered within range. Come on, guys. Destroy that wall really quickly, and hopefully I can zoom in enough to just move. I can't. Whatever. Attack that wall, guys. Would you... Oh, you didn't destroy the thing? Come on. That was my bad. Okay, where to from here? Let's just go get this lone turret down here. Destroy these walls so I don't have to stray too far. Am I going... No, I won't be within range of anything else. Okay, these walls down here are going to be what's hard. I'm going to have to maneuver around the walls and try and stay, like, you know, away from other things. So, send in the tanks. Why are you guys going through everything? There's so much area effect damage. So here's what we're doing. We're moving inside. Once I attack this wall, it will not be outside the range of everything else. Move a little further, please, guys. Destroy that. There you go. Thank you. My goodness, these walls have so much health. Alright. What else do we have to clean up? Just some strikers. So we'll just have these guys do a clean sweep. Just have them move over there. Yeah, a platoon of Cobras with a Hind, maybe. A Hind and a tank. I kind of got out of using Cobras, though, because of the massive amounts of flak and SAMs that were being used. This kind of deterred me from it. I know that it's a pretty good strategy to still use them and just absorb the damage from the flaks, because they don't really deal all that much damage to Hinds. But, okay, let's scout level 45 again and build a different platoon, because I'm not going to use one of my standard platoons for this. If you guys have a platoon you want me to use for this base, let me know what it is and I'll try it out. As long as it's not, like, obviously stupid. This is going to be a tough one, though. Yeah, the flak is really low level. Okay. So, I'm going to need a lot of damage just to punch through. What level is that? The flak is boosted, though. It's only level 2, but it's boosted, and I would be taking damage from the machine gun turrets and the salvo turret as well when I initially spawned, though I could hit it just from this side. With Humvees? Hamvees? Of course, really, I could do, like, 2 quick strikes. I could actually divide my forces, have one... Hold on, let me see what I got here. So I have more flaks and salvo and machine guns. Really, I don't think an air platoon is going to do well again. Pretty much everything in... Oh, and SAMs. Solo boosted SAM. I'm going to need stuff to take out helicopters, though I can use my air support to great effect, more than likely. But there's way too many flaks. I can spawn at the bottom and chip away down here. Take out everything all the way up to the salvo, then pull back. And take out this over here. Gonna have to watch out for these guys here. Maybe I should use this platoon, starting off. Choices. Yeah, my long range is really limited to the M270s. Start at CC. That would give me time to adapt for anything else coming my way. I might be able to spread out because the infantry and helicopters would probably be hitting me at the same time. So tell you what I'll do. Let's see. Where's that? So I can take out the machine gun turret without getting in range of the howitzer. And where's that going? Okay. So yeah, this should work out okay. Let's go ahead and do this. This will just be a test run. So let's go ahead and spawn. That's what I like to see. Alright, now M270s, pull back a little bit. How much longer? Oh, there's actually there's no defenses deploying except out of the war factory. That's weird. I'm pretty sure that's a glitch. There should be units deploying out of those. Bad choice, bad choice. Okay. So we got that taken care of. Let's go ahead and get the M270s on it. And get our tanks moving into range. Let's separate those though so they don't both take damage, and our M270s are getting hit by the Striker. So we'll redirect. Good, good, good. I don't care if they hit my Zeuses. My Zeuses at this point are just cannon fodder. Wait. There's like a Striker shooting at me or something, so let me just turn my AI on because I can't see it. Good enough. Yeah, honestly, if you want to get strikes and resources, those are relatively super cheap during this event. So if you just have stuff you want to build and upgrade, I guess this would be a good time for it. You don't even have to worry about buying units and whatnot. Just upgrade the ones you already have. Uh-oh. Alright, move in a little bit more, please, tank. Oh, no, no, no. You guys were supposed to keep going that way. Tank, you were supposed to go over here. Thank you. Alright, we're actually going to send... The 55 is a little bit harder than this one, so... Okay. Fair enough. You know, I have noticed that, though I think it kind of depends on... Oh, there's something massive coming out of that war factory, so we're kind of on a time crunch here. We gotta take care of everything. Okay, M270s, just detour for a second, take out those rocket buggies. If'n you would, thank you, please. Oh, now I'm going to be taking damage from the burst on that one. Lost one tank, no biggie. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to move you up a little bit. That should be within range of the machine gun turret, which is pretty low level. Oh, it's also within range of... So that's dead, so let's move out of range of that other salvo turret. We'll destroy the flak, destroy the war factory. We still have a minute... I'm just hitting walls. Anyway, I was going to say, it is kind of interesting how between level 45 and 55, for some people the higher level one is easier because it's almost like they just choose different strategies for the bases they have. So if you're really good at taking out defending forces, the level 55 base a lot of times will be easier. Alright, so we got 39 seconds. I can probably... we gotta swing a little wide here, though, so we don't get in range of that other salvo turret. Uh-oh. We did the thing. We did the thing. Alright, this tank's gonna do fine. This tank's doing fine.
You have been defeated.
Fair enough. Fair enough. We actually took care of most of it. And that was super slow. Now that I know what I'm doing, I could probably redo this base and do it a lot faster and a lot more efficiently. Ooh. With a base like this with so many walls, I would much rather use Mortarmen, but with this amount of salvo turrets, it's way too risky. Here goes nothing. Oh wow, those strikers really hurt me. Oh, that tank is really hurting me too. Well, that was a disaster. Let's go ahead up and take out the salvo turret so we don't have to worry about it. Then we'll take care of those force recon guys. And that's everything, right? Except for more force recon. So let's send the tanks on their way. And then everything else follows. Is there anything I need to clean up? Nope. Okay. I probably took more damage in oil in that attack than I did in the first one. Just from being stupid. Didn't keep my tanks distracting the salvo turret. Got my Humvees too far up, taking too much damage. So the level 55. Yeah, there should have been defending helicopters on that 45 base, but they never actually popped out. I'm guessing I won't be so lucky on this base. Oh no, 1500. Did they reduce oil costs? Because I feel like that was super cheap compared to what that same damage used to cost me with Humvee IFVs. Okay, so taking out this base. The level 5. The level 5s outrange my Zeus's, right? Wouldn't matter because I still have those things. That's going to need to be my priority there. Level 5 salvo turret is going to wreck me. I got Mortarmen to take out. BMPs, defending units. I am going to need a little bit more Zeus power to take out these Apaches or snipers. Oh, they cut it in half. Really? Is that like, maybe they said it on their Reddit page. I don't know. And I didn't read the event thing. Is it just half for the event? Or is that like a permanent thing? Because if that's a permanent half cut, that's awesome. Okay, so honestly, this base isn't that bad until I get up here. It's all low-level defense platforms, so as long as I can reach the defense platforms, I'm good. But a level 8 machine gun turret, being solo boosted, is going to absolutely melt my tanks. Just melt it. I could use an airstrike. Awesome. That's probably the best move Kixeye has done in this game, is cutting those oil costs. That's awesome. Not only did they cut oil costs, they gave us more oil by offering us boosts on the world map. So that's cool. So, any suggestions for this base, what kind of platoon I should use? I'm thinking some Zeus's. I need to be fast. I need to be fast on my feet to skip from salvo turret to salvo turret. Not sitting in one spot too long. I'm going to need a lot of consistent DPS, though, to take care of the defending units coming at me. So, let's back out and build a custom platoon. I haven't switched up my platoons in a little while. Let's mess around with it. I did notice the upgrades, at least for the defensive structures. The defense platforms and turrets themselves are way cheaper. Yeah, we gotta wait for the defenders. That's why I'm thinking I either need to put snipers in or more Zeus's. But my Zeus's are way stronger than my snipers. Yeah, Yeah, I only have level 1 snipers. I have 4 of them, though. So I'm thinking I'm going to need all my Merkavas in the platoon I'm attacking with. I only have 3 of them. Wait, where am I at? Okay. TOS 1s are tempting. I love the idea of a TOS 1. The only thing is the TOS 1 needs to be faster. If it had a speed of even 50, it would be way, way, way more useful because it can fire on the move. It would be an awesome base destroyer just if it was a little faster. I would love to use it. It's a really cool unit concept. Half Zeus, half Humvee IFV. For the rest, or like don't take any armor. Because yeah, I'm thinking Zeus, at least for the first attack using Zeus's, just to stay out of reach. Though I only have level 7s. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. I'm about to screw up. Yeah, I have to use this platoon because for some stupid reason I haven't upgraded that last platoon. So that other platoon only has 1,000 capacity. This one has 1,200. Back out, please. Did I get rid of... My goodness. Alright. You know what? I'll do one successful attack on this, and then my next attack, I am going to just build a crazy platoon. I'm going to use a TOS 1. I'm going to use a few TOS 1s and just try and attack this base the same way after I kind of figure out how it works. Okay, so what were we doing? We were doing 3 Merkavas. Give me some good armor up front that turns at a good speed. And then we're going to put Zeus's, the slowest, most unmaneuverable unit in the game, in here. How many can I have? I kind of want to... Nah, I won't split them up. Probably a bad decision, but I'll roll with it. Are you serious? The stuff lags so much, and there's such a stupid breaking point, I didn't actually switch platoons. I'm still in Charlie platoon. I'm sorry, guys. Alright, we're in Platoon Bravo now. We're in Platoon Bravo. And... there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 5 of each. That should be good. Let's go see what we can do. Though now I don't really have a cleanup platoon, I just have my long-range platoon. But as low level as these defensive structures are, I can just leave my Zeus's behind and only use my Merkavas and Humvees once the defending troops are gone, and clean up the rest. Shouldn't really be that big a deal. Alright, so we're going to deploy. We're going to take out the front lines and move on from there. Honestly, if you look at this base, we have 1 flak here, 1 SAM here, and 1 SAM here. Those are the only dedicated anti-air units. So if we could just take out the anti-air units, we'd really stand a pretty good chance of taking it out with a helicopter platoon. I'm just now noticing this. So why don't we try that out? Let's see how that goes. So we're going in, we're trying to target their anti-air turrets. So we're going to select all, turn AI off because we don't want any stupid mistakes. We're going to deploy. Oh wow, those guys are set super aggressive. But they're going to all have to come around the left side until I destroy this wall. Except for the helicopters, which are coming out very, very, very soon, so I need to set my Zeuses off of attacking the wall so that they regenerate. Get some. You also get some. I need to keep my Zeuses prepped, because these helicopters and the Force Recon guys, I cannot have them getting close to me. Good job, Zeuses. Please don't run out of ammo now. Perfect. No, no. Oh, please. Thank you. Awesome. Honestly, if that's all the defending units they have, this isn't bad at all. Okay, so we're going to send these guys over here. Hopefully they stay out of range. We're going to take out this wall, take out these mortarmen, just so we don't have to worry about them. Because a little burst from those mortarmen could be very, very bad. We're burning a lot of time, though. That's what I don't like. We have a lot of ground to cover, and we're just burning time. Alright, so let's bring these guys back. So, this is probably going to be pretty stupid, but here we go. Those machine gun turrets are melting me. Run, run. Okay. I'm also going to dip in and take out this solo boosted machine gun turret, because even though it isn't dedicated anti-air, it is going to be super annoying. It's going to chew through a hind relatively quickly. Wait a second. I can just have these guys do that, can't I? Let's have our Mercado. Oh, no, 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 no. Please take them out very, very quickly. I didn't realize the strikers would come after me. Oh. So, surprise, surprise. Oh, that's the BMP. I forgot about the BMP. I kind of have to be prepared for it. And we have 1 minute and 44 seconds. So... Oh, no, didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Okay, so before we get too much more into it, we're gonna pop these guys up here. As soon as they get past, we're gonna target with the Humvees. Oh, here comes the BMP. Come on, take out that level 6 very, very, very quickly. Please, please, please. Okay, target all... Oh. Well, that wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. And right now we're just hitting the wall. So let me move to the side a little bit, and my Humvee IFVs will be able to take him out. And we are running out of time. 50 seconds, 50 seconds. So we're ditching the Zeuses. The Zeuses are slowing us way down. Except we need the Zeuses to take out those mortarmen for us. So we're sending the Merkavas in. Then we're sending the Humvees in afterwards. All the Merkavas are doing is drawing the fire of the... Oh, I didn't notice that flak turret right there. So we have a couple of them. So what we're going to do here... We're actually going to target these guys there, these guys there. Hopefully, hopefully... Awesome. Surrender. Oh, but we didn't even have to surrender. You took a platoon of Zeuses straight up the middle? I don't know how people do that. My Zeuses aren't that strong. Like, I feel like my Zeuses just absolutely melt. They don't deal enough damage They just melt. Though looking at these guys, looking at these defensive structures, they are so weak that I guess it could work. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't build a helicopter platoon, and we're not going to have time to. And that, with the air platoon, that was, or with the air support, that was a very expensive repair. Okay, you know what, we're just gonna blitz this. Select all. AI off. Place. Get the Merkavas out in front. Okay, we're actually gonna stop you for a second. The Merkavas are not out front enough for my liking. We're gonna take a little damage because we're not spaced out really enough. Oh, we're taking fire from all sides. Oh, my attack's gonna be over way before 3 minutes. Yeah, so that was a disaster. Just way too slow. Taking too much fire. All those salvo turrets. I need my Humvee platoon back. If I had my Humvee platoon, I'd just blaze through this real quick. No, I don't want to do whatever you're trying to offer me. I'm on a time crunch here. Repair. Alright, tanks. Go ahead and use Abrams. It's not that big a deal. And Humvee IFVs. It's a smaller platoon, but it'll work out. Do I have spec ops? Like, talk about the strikes? Yeah, I have some strikes I could use. I'm trying to save those for fights on the world map, though. So, okay, so we're back here. We have a howitzer. Really, we don't have that much left. We really don't. I could attack from this side and get rid of their long-range stuff first, because I think that's what really hurt me. Select all. If you would. Thank you. Place. Hold on. Before, let's separate these guys out a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and place one group of Abrams over there so that we can independently run these guys inside. Uh-oh, we attracted attention. Bad attention. I don't want that kind of attention. Get away from me, please. Thank you. Send Humvees next to machine gun. The messages are a little delayed, but you and I think very much alike because that is exactly what I did. Though I sent them a little too far forward, and they got the attention of whatever that is. Is that the BMP? I can't tell. Okay. Guys, if you would, please leave me alone. Humvee, why you chase me so much? Alright, let's get the Humvees over here because we got to attack that tank. The one on the other side was pretty serious. Took a bit of doing to kill it. I'm telling you to attack this guy, please. That's the Bradley? Okay. Makes sense. It is doing an insane amount of damage. I've seen Bradleys in real life. It's just the game depiction of them is a little bit... Oh, I didn't pay attention to those Mortarmen. My bad, that was damage I shouldn't have had to take. But I got 3 minutes to clean this whole base up. So we gotta be skedaddling along. There you go, get rid of the Transformer. Didn't even have to tell him to do it. And that's it. That's kind of a win. Spent a lot of resources doing it. That second attack was an absolute disaster. Never doing that again. 5,000. So I only have to defeat that base 20 times to be able to get the Striker IFV. Alright, so real quick, let's collect my resources, build a different... Because I said I was going to use TOSs to try and attack that platoon. I just hate the TOSs because they are so slow. Oh, my Zeus equipment? I'm a little embarrassed about that. I honestly don't have a lot of equipment on anything. But... if I have anything on my Zeus, it's just like the introductory stuff. But yeah, we can check it out. I'm a fan of more simple type game things, so the multiple kinds of equipment, having to choose the equipment, having to constantly try and grind to get the different kinds of equipment, really doesn't appeal to me all that much. But, Zeus. I honestly have no idea what equipment I have on here, if any. Okay, so I do have the Mark 1 chassis, which increases my health a very, very, very tiny bit. And the Mark 1 gun, 23 millimeter. That's a weird size. I don't think I've ever seen a 23 millimeter shell before. Which just increases my rounds per minute. And the armor-piercing shells, which increases damage to helicopters, which isn't particularly useful. If you don't have the Humvee IFV, get the Humvee IFV. Though the Humvee IFV is cheap enough that if you were going to try for the Striker IFV, you should be able to get both. But if you don't have the Humvee IFV, definitely get that. Wait, was I not able to fill up my oil from collecting? Oh no, silly me, I repaired my platoon. Okay, so we were gonna do, what was I gonna do? TOS 1s. So let's get my large platoon, come on, please switch. There you go. I need as much health as possible because I'm going to be moving super, super, super slowly. Maneuverability isn't that much of a thing. I'll still use the Merkavas. My health difference between my Merkavas and Abrams is pretty low. I only have 4 TOS 1s, but I can only fit 2 in a squad, right? 3? Oh, I can only fit 3. Wow, that takes up so much space. That is ludicrous. That is ridiculous that it takes up that much space. There's no way I'm going to be dealing enough damage. What if I only use 2 TOS? I honestly don't even remember what my damage is like on the TOS 1. 878 per second, but it's super slow fire rate, so each individual shot actually does a lot of damage. The oil boost you get from the world map. So, well, if you don't know how to do that, I can show you real quick. Let's hop out to the world map. It's part of the world map update they did. I'm in Normandy right now. Normandy has relatively low boosts, but that also makes it kind of a less attention-drawing place. So there's not as many big players in here trying to boot us out. Okay, so here we are when you look at the world map. All these little areas, like you see Interior Park, Battlefields, Blackgate. You click on them, so like this one up here, if I click on it, it shows me what kind of boost it gives, because it says it's contestable. And you just get that boost by being in there. Up here you can see neutral zones don't give you anything, but what was that one in Swamplands? That one gives 15 and 10. The area we're in right now offers 17 and 13. And evidently, I've heard through the grapevine that there's areas in other regions of the world that give like 30% boosts. But haven't seen those myself, and I'd imagine there's a lot of fighting going on in those areas. We're being surrounded, and I didn't pay much attention. I haven't been attacked recently. So, hey, as long as they're not aggressive, I'm cool with it. If people want to be stupid and attack during an event and waste their oil on that's up to them. They're probably just crowding the area trying to get as much oil as possible. Okay, so I was thinking I'm gonna get rid of those guys so I have a little more space to work with in my platoon. I'm going to add in, I'm thinking Humvee IFVs. I'd love to do Strykers, but I haven't built enough. I'm trying to build both Strykers and Merkavas, which are both fairly expensive. They're basically as expensive as the new reduced cost base upgrades. But so I guess I'll just go with Striker with Humvee IFV. Okay. And this platoon is going to be my initial attack, because I still have to take out all those defending units. Wrong one. What should I use my extra one? I'm still going to stick with five of those dudes. Alright, so let's try level 55 base again and see how badly I get wrecked. The level 35 base. Okay, I'll get to that right after I do this attack, which is probably going to be an abysmal failure, so it shouldn't be too long. Alright, attack. If you could select all, please, that would be great. Thank you. Alright, I need to move my Zeuses out of range of those guys so that they don't try and kill them. Same as last time. Now it's a waiting game. Yeah, a level 25, like I said, I'll get to that in just a second. Remind me when I get done with this base, and I'll ask you what units you have access to, and I'll try and attack the base with that unit, with those units, and that unit capacity. Sorry, wasn't aware I made that sound. But I will... Oh, hold on. Back off, please. Alright, go, 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 go. Oh no, Humvees. Humvees, you done goofed. It's a disaster. But we took care of all the defending units which we needed to do. And we'll get on to the TOS. I just feel so bad about the TOS. I really wanted it to be a unit that worked really well. And it's just not. Like I said, the concept is awesome, but it needs to be faster and take up a little less unit capacity. Come on. You see, the TOS ones just make it so slow. So if the TOS ones could actually... Okay, they're firing on the move, but they're firing at actual structures. They're not firing at what I need them to fire at. There go my tanks. There goes everything. Though honestly, the TOS ones, for what they do, work amazingly. They destroy tightly clustered defenses really, really, really well. It's just they take up so much room in your platoon that you can't afford to have them. You just can't afford to have the TOS ones. You can't put enough armor in front of them and have enough units on the back of them for them to be effective. They need to take up less unit capacity. Really, that's it. Reduced from, like right now they take what, 200? If they take 200, they need to be down to 150. Oh wow, super expensive repair. I mean, screw it. Let's just plow through it. I'm gonna do the 35 base as soon as I am going to kill this one, because since I started it and I'm spending oil on it, even if it's an obscene amount of oil, I might as well finish it. So we'll just set their target there. Okay, guys, if you could take out the mortarmen. There you go. Thank you. Why are the TOS ones lagging so much behind? Okay, but really, take out the Bradley, please. Please and thank you. Look, see how much damage the TOS ones just did in one little go. Like, they're insane. They really are, as far as power goes and all that stuff. Just absolutely awesome. And now they're also all I have left. Oh, I guess they're not all I have left. I have all those infantry dudes. I said, of all the units in this game, the TOS ones are probably my favorite concept. I love units like the AC-130 and the Bradley in basically every game and in real life. They're awesome pieces of equipment, but the TOS one as a concept in this game is super awesome. Just doesn't work. All right, on to the level 35 base. So, Emlyn, tell me what units do you have access to, and what is your platoon capacity? If you don't mind. So as level 25, I imagine you don't have Abrams yet. You're probably still running on Rhinos, which is totally fine. Rhinos are amazing vehicles. And Humvees or Humvee IFVs. And S13s, maybe rocket buggies. Oh, you have level 5 Abrams. Okay. Well, mine are level 10, but as far as speed and agility go, it's the exact same thing. Your cap is 800. All right, so do you have Humvee? Do you use Humvee IFVs? And I assume you still have access to S13s. Actually, let's go back and take a look at the level 35 base. I've already forgotten what it looks like. Level 3 Humvees. Okay. This is where it gets a little weird because my units are just super high level, even compared to some people that are my level now. Because I got my Abrams and Humvees to the level they're at when crit cards were still super easy to get. You don't have IFVs. Okay. I may just use PKs. I have level 10 PKs. I may use those as kind of a substitute for level 3 Humvees. I assume they'd be about the same. Alright, so level 35. Okay, so it was this one that we attacked first. Honestly, the hardest part of this is going to be taking out walls to get to the units you're trying to kill. With low-level units, this could be particularly difficult. So tell you what, I'm going to try this. Actually, what level are your S13s? Tell me what level your S13s are, because with lower tier units and lower level units, you may do much better to use S13s to shoot over walls rather than trying to destroy them. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to use Rhinos instead of Abrams. Level 7, so your level 7 S13s, awesome. Mine are level 10, not a lot different. I'm going to use Rhinos because they're going to have lower health. And you said you have a capacity of 800. So, S13s, I'm going to need stuff to take out defending units, but we'll do the brunt of it with S13s. 800, man, that capacity fills up real quick. Okay. I'll use PKs. So we have room for 2 more S13s. $800 capacity. The Rhinos may be the hard part just because of the reduced health. Health is going to be a commodity. Level 35. Alright, so what we're going to be trying to do. The issue with lower tier units, especially S13s, that is true. The IFV Humvees would make this incredibly easier if you could grind for them from a lower base, but it is going to be a lot of grinding, but that's what these events turn into anyways. There's just so much stuff to take out. This is going to be super expensive, and it's going to take like 15 attacks. I honestly don't know if this is going to be entirely possible, but I'm going to go for it. In the name of science. Alright. Please select all and stop delaying while the clock ticks down. Thank you. So we're going to deploy tanks over here, target wall, S13s, very quickly target the machine gun turrets, move the tanks further up. Come on, S13s. Oh, S13s can't shoot over those walls. Well, that's a giant hitch. So if you guys could please destroy that wall super quickly. Now, there you go. Please, please, please. Since when do S13s not shoot over walls? I mean, I haven't used S13s in forever. But last time I checked, I really thought they could shoot over walls.